means I'm a matchmaking marvel. I always said Marlon and Tricia would make a superb coupling. And now, voila, they're together as one. More coffee, Ash?
Please.
I mean, it's early days yet for wedding bells, but I think Dingle works better than Stokes, if you follow my drift. Hello, I'm Trish Dingle. Yeah, it's got a real ring to it. It's the repetition of the ear, Ash, whereas Trisha Stokes, well...
Absolutely. Aren't you going to be late?
No, I'm all right for a bit, yeah. Trish and Marl. Marl and Trish. You all right, darling?
Yes, I'm fine.
Anything special on today?
No, not really. I've got to visit a parish in Leeds.
I think Marlon's going to be really good for Tricia. Make a lady of her. Because gone are the days where she's familiar with him on the first night. She's assured me quite certainly that this time she's going to take it slow.
There it is.
Hey.
It's there.
Oh, Marlon. I wish we didn't have to go to work today.
Oh, that's my sweet. We must be across the road within the hour.
But at least we're still in the same building. Thanks for a lovely night.
My pleasure.
Oh, morning, Cafe.
Morning.
Hiya.
We didn't wake you, did we?
No, of course you didn't. Look, does this mean you two are really
After much confusion, yes, Kathy, yes, we are an item.
It's early days yet, but we only got it together last night.
Yeah, we don't want to rush into anything.
Right. Well, congratulations. Now, I hope you'll be very happy together.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. Do you fancy strawberry?
I'm getting on right well in the post office. Mrs. Winter says I've an enthusiasm you won't see in a normal person.
Oh, that's nice.
I offered to help out, but Mrs. Windsor weren't keen. I thought if she employed a stamp licker, then people could save taste on the tongues.
I only wish other folk in this house were as keen to earn a living instead of robbing off our friends for an income.
Don't mind me.
Ah. Well, you've no intention of getting a job, have you?
Look, Lisa. Just 'cause you've got a proper job, don't mean the rest of us have to go legit. We're Dingles. We don't play by your rules. And considering one of our family was killed 'cause of you, you'd be best off keeping it buttoned.
It wasn't Lisa's fault.
Where have you been? Told you to be quick. Tara will be here soon.
I didn't have any posh tea, so I had to go to that shop further down.
Did you get the chocolate mints?
Of course I did. I'm not incapable.
Chris, it's bad enough you've asked Tara to visit without making it look like we're trying to suck up to her. There's loads of work you should be dealing with.
I've told you. You leave Tara to me.
And I've told you I am a partner in this firm, and the last thing I want is her interfering with things.
We're looking for investors. She's got money to invest. Whether you like it or not, having her on board will make a huge difference to company fortunes.
She's not Richard Branson.
Look, if she's going to be persuaded to part with some cash, we need to pull out all the stops to impress her. Kelly, I want you to do the office floor one last time.
Want me to lay a red carpet while I'm at it?
She can take us as she finds us. Now, will you get on with running the business?
I know, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Look, Paddy's not going to like it, but I'll think of something. Look, I'll talk to you later. Love you too. Bye. Hi, babe.
All right.
Pad, you know the stars in my magazines?
What, like Posh and Becks? I'm sick of reading about them.
No. I mean the horoscopes. I mean, mine are always accurate. You know what it says this week? That I'm going on distant travel.
Well, they can't always be right, can they? Anyway, you know, I think about horoscopes. A lot of flipping rubbish.
Oh, thanks a bunch. So you think all them readings I've done for the animals are meaningless, do you?
No, of course not. I just think you should take it all with a pinch of salt, that's all.
Well, maybe I will be going somewhere soon.
Not very likely, though, is it? You've still got your radio show. And besides, I need you, and I'm staying here.
Yeah, but my last radio show's tomorrow. The regular bet's back on Friday.
So, would that be an end to it?
Oh, no, don't worry. They've assured me Mystic Mandate will be on the airwaves in the future. Well, they want to keep the listening figures up.
You've to take no notice the cane. Just block it out. I do.
He's got no right to blame Lisa for what happened. All I know is we never used to row like we do now.
I know. But it will get better. I'm sure of it. We've been through a tough time. But things are sorting themselves out now. I've got a good job and Lisa's back on her feet.
Some things will never sort themselves out though, will they?
The clock won't turn the other way. No. But I'm sure, Sam. So sure. But you'll see justice done.
Aye.
This is going to be one of the dullest mornings I've ever had to live through. Who wants to know about haulage?
Don't ask me, boss. I just used to drive the stuff about.
I mean, if you buy shares in a company, you simply want to know that it's performing well. You don't actually require intimate knowledge of what they do. As long as your money's growing, that's all that matters.
Oh, great. Loads of me mates are about. You don't mind if I chat to them while you're busy, do you?
No, of course not. Not bad. I thought all lorry drivers were obese, hairy things.
Oh, come on now, boys. Have you ever seen a girl's legs before?
Not as lovely as yours, darling.
I wonder what your wife would say about that.
Not married.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Girlfriend?
Beats lorry in the slow lane, eh?
I bet. And you don't have Chris Tate to answer to either.
Neither will you if you're not too careful, Blake. You're still only a driver, so you can drop the superior act.
Nothing wrong with drivers, Chris. After all, posh women who own big houses seem to quite like going out with them.
Tara, welcome to the yard.
Delighted, I'm sure.
The local people have been supporting the project as well as they can for a couple of years now, but it's a slow process. The last vicar was as involved as he could be, but things didn't work out for him.
How do you mean?
He asked to be moved away. He got very depressed. It's not a very easy parish. But truly a needy one.
People who come here must lead pretty depressing lives.
Indeed they do. A boy died last week.
Drugs?
No, he was shot.
What had he done?
Owed somebody £20, probably. You never can tell. Now, there are volunteers, committees, charity workers, but this area needs a new vicar, like a guiding light. Someone who'll make a difference.
Yes, I see that. And you think I'm...
My recent involvement with you, Ashley, started out as a result of complaints. You know that. Some of your parishioners found it hard to accept your relationship with Bernice, but I know how much you care for the people you minister to. Your strength might be the very thing that the people here are looking for.
That was fascinating.
I wouldn't go that far, but you can see it's a company worth investing in. You'd see a good return.
Well, best not to commit oneself just yet. I need time to think.
And grow a brain.
Oh, where have all the drivers gone?
They're out on the roads, driving. It's what drivers do.
Silly me, of course. You know, they were rather taken with my legs.
Right, well, I will leave you in Chris's capable hands. I mean, they've only got about an hour's work to catch up with.
Taking a notice of Sean. Seem to remember he was hostile towards me to start with. So then, how about you come to dinner?
I'd love to. At Home Farm?
Yeah, then we can discuss things further. Should we say tomorrow night?
Why not?
Look forward to it.
Right, I better get back across the road.
See you in a minute. Shall we ask Carlos if we can start our Spanish lessons again soon?
Oh, well, actually, Kathy, I never stopped whilst you were away, I mean.
That's no problem. It just means you'll be a bit ahead of me.
Yeah, well, maybe we'd be better off seeing him separately from now on. Come on, you two, you're embarrassing people.
We're only showing affection.
Look, there's none more delighted than me that you two are together. But I can't have punters thinking there's a peep show on offer behind me bar.
Sorry, boss, I'll hot foot it to the kitchen to have a cauliflower cheese to create.
And I'll go with him. Well, we're not really busy, are we? 5 minutes, please?
Oh, go on then. But think a minuto only. Otherwise I'll be down there with a bucket of cold water.
Oh, Angie, I have something to tell you. All my jewellery's been returned to me.
When? Who by?
Anonymously, yesterday.
Protecting someone, are you?
Oh, I don't really know who is behind it.
You know what? I'm surprised at you, Kathy.
Sorry?
Credit me with a modicum of intelligence. If you're going to collude with criminals, then don't expect us to support you. You've wasted a lot of police time.
She's a right bullshit on her. Do you know, she wasn't married with kids. That's where blind she was in.
I suppose she's got a point, Bernice.
Well, let's just hope there's an end to this thievery, Kath. I never thought such things took place in country villages.
Why not? Everything else does.
Oh, I suppose that's true. And Miss Marple was always surrounded by greenery. Still, it's one of the reasons I left the city. Oh, the crime, you wouldn't believe it.
Oh, I'm sure I would.
Not to mention the smell and the noise. Oh, I could never go back to urban hell, Kath. Not for anything.
Hello. Can I have an orange juice, please?
Coming up.
Is Ashley all right today? Only I waved at him and the bishop, but he didn't wave back. That's not like him.
He was with the bishop?
Yes, walking. They went down a path and got into a car.
You forget, don't you? You see things on TV, you read what's going on, and in fact it's happening on your doorstep.
I'm going to put your name forward for the post. I think this is a project you'd be better suited to.
So coming here would allow me to carry on seeing Bernice?
People are far less likely to worry about the two of you in a inner-city parish.
People have far more important things to worry about.
But I should stress, Ashley, that you should come here because your vocation calls you to it. Not because it'll make things easier in your personal life.
No, I understand, and I think you're right.
So, does that mean that you'll welcome the challenge?
Definitely. I'm sure I could help the people here. I'd like the chance to do that very much.
I thought you might like to know that Kathy's had her jewellery returned.
Has she? Well, she must be thrilled.
What good news, isn't it? She says it was returned anonymously.
So?
I think all three of us know that it wasn't.
Can't you stop harassing us?
Well, that depends on whether your family can start behaving themselves.
Now, you listen to me, Sergeant Reynolds. This family has been through hell. Real hell. And your husband had a lot to do with that. So leave us alone.
OK. I'll leave it. But if any more police time gets wasted because of a crime involving a dingle, I'll be back.
Thanks, Lisa.
Yes, well, Ken better have learnt his lesson.
I just want to know if me and Marlon are meant to be.
Right, well, you're a Gemini. Very compatible sign.
You're so gifted, man. Someone once said I went with most things. Now, what about the Aries man? What am I letting myself in for?
Well?
Because it's important that the horoscope signs get on, innit?
It's essential, Trish. But is there any aspects of the coupling that particularly concern you?
Yes.
Well, you could have said that out loud, Trish. There's no one listening.
Well, I always thought it pays to be discreet.
Right. Well, he's an Aries. Sign of the ram.
The what?
Ram, male sheep, which signifies dominance and a masterful manner.
Ooh, what else?
Well, it's a fire sign, so there'll definitely be fire and an abundance of passion.
An abundance? Does that mean a lot?
A never-ending plentiful supply.
Thought you'd be at the pub. Is everything all right?
Fine. How was Leeds?
Oh, fine. Just a meeting I had to attend.
Oh, right. I thought something had happened which meant you couldn't go.
No, no.
So why were you seen getting into a car with the bishop then?
Oh.
He wants
well,
you to leave me, doesn't he?
No,
He's told
no.
you it's me or the church.
Denise, please, that's not what happened. I didn't want to tell you till something became more
Ashley,
definite.
what's going on?
He took me to visit a parish in Leeds. They're looking for a new vicar. It's in a rundown part of the city that drastically needs care and attention.
Oh, so that's his game, is it? Move you away so that we can't be together?
Well, no, that's not what he wants to happen.
You've got a life here with me. He must know that you wouldn't want to live in a city.
Well, in any case, he's putting my name forward for the job.
He can't do that. Have you told him that you're not interested?
The bishop knows how I feel.
I've got to go.
Nothing's definite yet.
I need some time to think.
Even if I got the job, it's not so far away.
I've got to get my head together, please.
So then, you and Trisha.
Oh, it's been a roller coaster 24 hours.
Yeah, I'll say. Are you sure she's what you're looking for?
Kathy, Trisha's got everything I've ever dreamt of in a woman. Hang on a minute, what's that?
Oh, just some pies Eric's marketing. He's got a contract with GK Supermarkets and he asked if I'd mind selling them here too.
Oh, he did he?
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Hiya, Bernice. How's it going?
Denise?
Oh, I'm sorry. Carlos, do you mind if I have a private word with Kathy?
No, not at all. Hope everything's all right, love.
Hey, what's happened?
Are you absolutely sure about Marlon?
Oh, I thought I'd give it a go. And now that Mandy's read our star signs, I'm 100% certain.
Well, he was rather underhand in his wooing of you. You were very upset.
Oh, that's all ancient history now, Grandad. He's a fiery ram. He's just what this Gemini's been looking for.
Excuse me. Large scotch, please.
Wait! What the hell do you think you're playing at? You've nicked my recipe and you're passing them pies off as your own.
I beg your pardon. I'll have you know I went elsewhere for a recipe.
Oh, aye. And where else are you going to find someone willing to slave away for you?
Oh, calm down, Marlon. Isn't he masterful? Must be the ram in him.
I asked Carlos. He was more than happy to give me his list of ingredients. Quite frankly, his pies far surpass anything you've ever offered up.
You're a cheating git, Pollard. One day you're going to get your comeuppance.
Have you seen Bernice?
No, I thought she was with you.
Chris had me polishing and cleaning for that posh cow all morning. She's so up herself, just because she's got a pile of dosh.
Suppose Biff must have saw something in her.
I wouldn't mind her clothes, though. I bet she spends more a week on outfits than we earn in a year.
I was thinking that maybe we could go into town on Saturday. I got paid today. I could buy you something nice.
I can hardly get anything designer on your wages, Roy. I'd rather go without.
Just a thought.
Oh, I don't know what to do, Kath. I mean, I couldn't bear to lose him, not after all we've been through. But I reckon he's going to have to take this job in Leeds.
Bernice, calm down a minute. He's only been put forward for it.
Just when I'm starting to get my life together. The pub, Ashley.
It's so unfair. Just because he's a vicar and you're not married. I know he has to be seen to behave in a certain way, but it's a bit unrealistic, isn't it?
What is?
Well, it's the year 2000. How many people do you know who don't have sex before marriage? But I suppose if the bishop feels Ashley's parishioners are unhappy about the two of you...
That's it, Kathy.
Sorry?
You're right, it's as simple as that. Listen, I'll see you later. Thanks, you're brilliant.
Bernice?
Ah, here he is. Traitor.
Sorry.
Offering Pollard your services when you knew I'd been there first.
Marlon, it was a business deal. He told me you and him were history. There's nothing personal.
Calm down, Marlon.
Nah, I suppose not.
Anyway, you got the girl. If not the pie contract, which would you rather?
All right, mate, you're forgiven. Just to show you, you don't have to be bilingual to pull them.
You're not, are ya?
I've got something to tell you.
What's that face for?
You're not going to like it. I had a call from Dad this afternoon. I'm going to have to go and see him again.
Soon?
Tomorrow. I'm sorry, babe, but I did tell you that my horoscopes predicted travel, so I suppose we should have expected it, really.
Suppose we should have done.
I'll make it up to you, I promise. It's just... I'm really worried about him.
I've been so worried. Where have you been?
I needed to think things through. Actually, I needed to sit down.
Nothing's for definite yet, Bernice.
No, I know that, but you have to sit down.
What is it?
I know that you love me, and I know how happy we could be together. I also know that the reason the bishop's so concerned is because you're a vicar, and we've slept together.
Bernice,
We belong here, Ashley. Me with the pub and you with your parish. We can't let anyone destroy what we've got. So, Ashley, will you marry me?
I'm sorry?
Marry me, Ashley, then everything will be perfect. Nobody will mind us and we'll be together forever, and in the eyes of God.
Do you really mean it?
Well, I've never said this to anybody else before, so yes, of course I do. If we get married, you can stay here, and with the bishop's blessing. And I'm not being inappropriate in asking because it's a leap year. So, Ashley?
Well, yes. Yes, of course I will.
I can't tell you what a relief that is. We can tell the bishop to stick his job in Leeds and then we can carry on with our life here. It is what you want too, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, of course it is.